Oh, that was quicker than usual. And we are live. Welcome everybody to another episode of You Know What? Let me just say podcast. I am your host, Ray. With me as always, we have the lovely Crystal.
Hola.
We got D Wolf.
Yo,
And last but
greetings.
not least, we have the lovely Material Life.
Hey y'all.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Grand.
As as you can see, I'm back on the East Coast, so you don't have to worry about that hotel Wi-Fi shit no more. Whoever applauds, y'all petty for that. nah, I'm fucking with you. But glad to be back on the East Coast. So kind of, I feel like even though it was cool out there, I think I'm an East Coast man. So but nice.
Wow.
That's funny. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And y'all heard about the situation between the woman and the 40-year-old kid that shot another man for hitting his mother, for
Yeah.
attacking his mother. Y'all heard about that?
Nah.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'm gonna try to find a video for D Wolf, but there was a argument between a 35-year-old woman and I guess some dude in a Chicago carryout. It looked like a carryout, and I don't know what started the argument, but the man all of a sudden he just like strikes her, and then the kid, the child's son, shoots the guy and it shot him in the back, and I think he shot him a couple more times and it killed him. Now she was originally brought up on charges, but later has been dropped. So I've been seeing people kind of like 50-50 on that. Some people felt like she she should have been brought up on charges because she made the kid kill the man, but a lot of people feel like she shouldn't have been brought up on charges. So I'm going to ask the panel, how do y'all feel about that?
Oh boy. This is one of the reasons why I decided not to be caught.
Yeah, this is one of those vigilante things that you was talking about. But before you get, I brought it up. By the way, Father's in the chat. What up, Father?
Hello. Continue.
Okay. Now, before y'all do give you a video, I do have the video up, so give you a visual idea. This is what happened. And that was basically it. So there you go. Now that you've seen the visual evidence, what are your thoughts? I got up to the panel.
So she ordered the hit.
No.
I wouldn't say she ordered it.
I need to get a full understanding of what's going on here.
I wouldn't say she ordered the hit, but she did say get the gun. But I think he got that out of protection.
So she ordered it.
Fado, what were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Oh.
Honestly, I have nothing to say. This is a pretty clear-cut case. Somebody's mama was getting abused by a stranger, so he got the gun and shot the perpetrator.
All right. So again, this is why I decided not to be a cop, because I am the type, I'm the reluctant warlord. Don't make me run shit. Because my thing is, if something happens to like a family member or something like that, you have every right to protect them. Especially, let's say I was running like the courts and shit, and somebody raped this one, right? Or offed that one. Yeah, let's stick with that. And they're found guilty, like undeniably, right? Nobody could doubt it. I would say, okay, so whatever you decide, since they're found guilty, whatever you decide goes. That's me, son. So if you decide to forgive, that will happen. If you decide to end them, how would you like it done? So that's me. I
Okay. Were you done, D Wolf?
yes.
All right. So, I will say that when a man is hostile towards you and you cannot take him on, you do not have the gun on you, just walk away if you can. The guy did say, like, threaten her, like, get out my face or whatever the fuck he was saying because he thought he was a man, but she did not back down. Anytime someone is in a hostile situation, you de-escalate as much as you can. And that didn't happen. She did
Proud of her.
not move. Now, the part of get the gun, I have a son and he is a teen. And teens typically have anger issues. And when they see anyone that they love being abused, or
Especially mama.
especially mama, that boy child will defend their mom whether they're right or they're wrong. I do feel like she should have stepped away from the scene and stand to the side. She needed to get the herself, take full responsibility because a child's life once they get locked up is a possibility of. I'm glad no charges were pressed. But it was a big possibility of the boy child spending the rest of his life behind bars along with his mom. So I'm not personally, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not going to put my son in jeopardy. Now, when it comes to my uncle, since they've been there for me since the day I was fucking born, I'm gonna call them if I wanted to go that route of putting anything or any situation like that. If I'm really like, okay, and I did not back down, yeah, because I got the heat or whatever. But I'm personally, I just I just can't involve my son. Now, if my son takes it upon his self to get the gun and shoot, I don't have, we could only raise our kids for, they're going to do what they feel they need to do. And it depends on how emotionally, how controlling they are of their emotions. So the whole situation is sad. But at the same time, I think it's a lot of things that could have went a little bit better. But in a situation where a man is being hostile, it's kind of hard to say what would have happened. Maybe he would have got hostile with her in the parking lot. I don't know. But I'm not going to involve my kid in anything like that.
What I would like to say real quick is, because y'all basically said anything, but I'm going to ask the men here a question. Ray,
I'm listening.
if somebody attacked your mother in that way, would you have the same reaction? Just off instinct.
Oh, young me?
D-Wolf.
Oh, young me? What?
Yes.
I
D-Wolf.
wouldn't even hesitate.
The same question applies to you. If you saw somebody assaulting your mother at that same location and you were right there and you have that weapon, what are you doing? But just off instinct. Just off instinct.
Off instinct today. Off instinct when?
Just you know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
because today I'm gonna ask some questions. The gun will be pointed to him, but I'm gonna say some shit like, "Yo, what's going on here for real?"
Young me ain't asking
Yeah,
no
I want to
questions.
understand. I would want to
Young me
understand
firing.
what the fuck would have you come up to my mom like, what's going on, son? Let me understand, because I'm right now. You're about to be gone, so that's me today. But like before, like whatever's in my hand, yo, you're gone. I wasn't
Beyond the
thinking.
same question applies to you. Somebody is assaulting your mother. You have a gun. What are you doing?
Before or after I shoot the nigga?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dion.
My point.
You attack my mom in front of me, you gotta die. Point blank.
My point is proven.
Indeed.
And you know, Crystal even said it earlier. The natural instinct of a man is to protect his mother. Now, I'm not calling a child a man, but that's a very manly decision to make. You feel what I'm saying? This young man just took life to defend his mother.
Yeah.
So right now,
the only thing I'm gonna add, and I chimed in as Crystal was saying this. You know, I agree with Crystal that the mother was wrong in the sense of like encouraging him to shoot the dude.
I'm not even worried about the mother.
But in terms of that instinct of, oh yeah, you put your hands on really any member of my family, yes, I'm gonna want all the fucking smoke.
But my point is that the focus needs to be on the young man, because this is a traumatizing thing that just happened. I'm not really worried about the fact that, oh, this person is dead, because number one, they invited that type of energy to themselves by assaulting that woman in the first place. And the second part about that is, again, the natural instinct of any male who has that mother figure in their life is to protect that mother figure. That's just natural instinct. This is natural selection at its finest. You fucked around and you found out
the hard way.
Yeah.
But you know, just real quick about the mother, I didn't know that she did that, because like the footage that I saw didn't have like any volume, so I didn't know that she was the one that told the young man to go get the gun or whatever. But
I shared the clip of this incident that I found on Instagram. It had sound and everything. You didn't play that?
No,
because the clip I shared had sound. You could hear you could hear what was going on.
I don't go on Instagram often, Dion. So if you sent it, I'm probably gonna miss it.
No, like I copied and pasted the link and put it in our like Facebook group chat.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he was saying, Dion. He probably didn't catch it, and he probably didn't.
And I saw it beforehand anyway. So even if you did send me the link, I've already.
You probably want to watch it again. All right, I get it. Carry on.
Yeah, thank you. That's all I wanted to say.
B, you got anything to say?
No.
Okay. I don't know who was talking about the trauma of the child. I think it was father. That's kind of like where my focus is. Now, I am a habit of what conspired, because obviously the videotape of where it got to like the peak. I have a habit to know what happened to get him to that peak where he wanted to just put hands on a woman, and I'm not excusing him at all, because he shouldn't have put his hands on this woman, and now he's in the afterlife. Not only that, his girl was there too, and she was egging him on. So I don't know why she didn't do anything to stop it either. Now she has to know that her boyfriend is dead because of the shit, and she could have stopped it at any fucking time. She didn't do it. I'm not putting the blame on her, but I am saying like
she played a part, because not only did she not stop it, she antagonized the shit.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is stuff should have been prevented. But I'm not going to blame her because he is a man and he's in control of his own actions. So with that being said, like father said, I'm worried about the child because the child just took a man's life
Mm-hmm.
at 14, and I'm pretty sure like he's going to have to live with that with the rest of his life. Now, the fact that he felt like what he was doing was right or not, that's that's on his mental. I also want to look at the mother is just like, and again, we don't know what happened before that. We just seen the peak. It's like, was there anything you could have done to de-escalate the situation? Unless you was like trying to, you was egging them on to like the whole get the gun thing. I was just like,
Yeah, like when the adrenaline is gone and you like settle down, all is over. Like you start to understand what just happened, and you're like, then you start questioning, was it worth his life though? You know, so that's probably at this point, probably in their heads.
Hindsight is 2020.
yeah. And it also brought me to like what me and B watched last week, and it was about the case study. It was a case study of the Sukiyana YK Osiris thing, and he brought up the fact about men protecting women and women protecting men, and it was along the lines of sometimes like there are people there to like prevent you from doing things. I remember B was like, if that was in the situation, you wouldn't even have to do that because even though you did protect her, you're in jail. So now even though you did what you were supposed to do, and you, like father said, we're men, we're going to react first before we even think about like the consequences of our actions. Like like I said, he might be going to jail for the rest of her life. Thank God he's not, and thank God the mother isn't either, even though there are some people that feel like she should have been in jail because she kind of put the hit on him. That's what I've seen from some of these people. Um, the whole thing is just sad because like you look at shit like this, and there've been so many points where even from that short video, there've been so many points where all that could have been preventable.
Like, what would possess you to like do that though?
In the words of Whoopi Goldberg, y'all gotta realize that, and I'm paraphrasing, y'all gotta realize that men don't have this chivalrous attitude like they did back in the days. Niggas now will punch you in the face. And I'm
Yeah, because they punching grandmas in New York. What the fuck, man?
I mean, even though I thought she deserved it, I remember like the guy power bombed the damn old racist old lady in Popeyes. You think niggas is not swinging on people that's around their age? So I don't think we're not as, and like I'm not putting no blame on anything, but obviously men in today's society is not as chivalrous as as men back in the days, because you wouldn't even think twice of putting their hands on a woman, because you knew better.
Yo, when you do stuff chivalrous today, it either backfires or they're shocked.
Exactly.
Hey,
it's not even
all
expected anymore.
that don't hit a woman because she a female shit went out the window for me today. A bitch pulled a knife on me.
I mean, then that's self-defense, and in the words, and as someone that did security, that's a 1-up. So you had all the right to like knock her out. So, but you were just defending yourself. But that man, she didn't have no knife.
I gave that bitch a 2-piece out to make Colonel Sanders jealous.
Yeah, but also she probably, she was probably attacking you. This woman wasn't attacking him. He hit first, and he swung a couple times. So it was just like, why?
Oh yeah, he hit her like 2-3 times, and then little man's got the strap.
Yeah. So
I think there was also a report on the mother trying to also get one of the bystanders shot. I think I also heard that as well.
It was probably his girl that was there.
It could be, especially if she was there, like, egging the situation on, like, like y'all said. That part I didn't see in the clip that I found about that. If some chick was with the, I don't know if I can call him a victim because he did kind of set himself up for that. But the deceased, his girlfriend, or whatever, if she was there egging on the situation and, doesn't call to shoot her, but, you know,
Man, this Chicago, niggas probably killed for less.
So now, if that's the case, then we should see the history of the mother and the type of environment she grew up in, and how she deals with things and her thought process. Because the way that the story, went down, we obviously saw some of the footage. So to have that, and to also bring up the fact that it was confirmed that she was going to have another witness shot, and this is according to multiple sources. So when you have that factored into the case, then yeah, I can see why they're going to probably investigate the mother to see her mindset when it came to that particular situation, because of the context that is going to bring for future events in case another incident happens, just depending on the history of behavior and things like that. So that is also something to consider, but we're just going to have to see as the case goes on, because again, the focus should be on the 14-year-old and the fact that he just took a man's life. We should, come together and make sure that he has the proper support to, voice whatever emotions he has, or to put himself in a position where he can have the language to even discuss, like, this was my thought process, and this is how I'm coping with the situation now.
Do we know what started the altercation?
No, and
No.
like I said,
Okay.
every video I've seen, it comes from that area. So, and that's why I said I'm a habit of knowing what happens before, even if the person is right or wrong. I want to know what happened. Yeah,
because I'm wondering because I'm asking. I understand what you said about men ain't traversing and shit like that. I understand because it's true, but I'm wondering. Okay, because I'm like, what would possess you to, even hit a woman, in front of her son?
oh
And
no,
like that,
in a situation like this, you gotta play devil's advocate to a degree. What led up to that?
I'm wondering because somebody brought up the girlfriend was there.
Yeah, the girlfriend was there.
I'm wondering if it started with her, because
see, I didn't want to be the one. I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Because I'm like, because what else, yo? That's what. Because when whoever brought up the girlfriend was there, I was like, yo, hold on, could that be it?
I once I started reading the comments and people started like bringing that up when I first saw the thing on Instagram, like my mind went to I bet that bitch started it and got her man shot. That's the first thing that went through my mind. I'm glad someone else brought it up first, because I know how y'all are when I start talking about certain shit pertaining to female, so I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Yeah.
Why do you sound like Kevin Hart right now?
You mean the He-Man Woman Haters Club, Dion?
Yo,
you think it? I'll say it.
Not even. It's not even a hatred of women. It's just.
I'm joking.
Come on, it's just let's be honest. There's too many situations where like women get over and like women get off scot free purely because it's a woman, and that's genuinely fucked up. Like it's females out here getting away with whole felonies purely because she's a woman.
I don't think it's that simple. I just think it's based on the context of whatever situation you're talking about. I do agree that a lot of them do go away scot free, but I don't agree that there's like they don't face any consequences. Because, bro, they already face a lot of stigma just for being women. You feeling what I'm saying? So they're always gonna walk with that shit. So the one thing that I think people need to like realize is there's ancient men and there's ancient women.
Facts.
That's why I can't be no fucking date. I can't be no relationship advice person. I can't be no I can't do that type of content because like I'm going to be the villain. I don't take side of neither one. I think both men and women are idiots at the same time. But
that's more anti-hero than villain.
hey man.
But it is what it is.
Everybody deserves a stunner.
I'm like Braun Breaker. I'm turning heel. Fuck y'all.
Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Think before you do shit. Bullets are not retractable.
You can run, but can hide from the bullet. Don't worry
This
about
is one of the
the
reasons why your
bullet,
fathers
bullet.
taught
I
their
hate you.
children how to shoot in case this shit happens to their moms.
My mama ain't raised no hoe. One more time. My mama ain't raised no
Raised no-
hoe. Cause my mama ain't no hoe. My mama ain't raised no hoe.
I was thinking of Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J, but whatever.
You know, you know what Erica Badu's best album is? Mama's Gun.
What?
Mama's Gun.
Sit your ass.
Oh,
shit.
all right. Now on to a lighter note. The BET Awards was this last Sunday, and Dion, I did watch it, and that was the most ghetto shit I have ever seen the BET Awards ever fucking put on.
It's
The
okay.
hip hop, don't
The
get me wrong.
only reason I never said it wasn't ghetto. I never said it wasn't ratchet as fuck, but it was enjoyable.
I don't
Let him
know,
cook. Let him
man.
cook. Let him cook.
I don't know. Look, the hip hop stuff, it was cool. But watching Glorilla like struggle being sexy on the fucking stage and was kind of awkward.
You activated him.
Yo,
Activated Dion.
Again, shit that I did not want to be the one to say.
That was like the most struggle sexy shit I've ever.
Oh my,
And it doesn't matter because her voice is deep as fuck, and it just.
oh shit,
But
oh
and
shit.
then you had Sexy Red singing Pound Town in the crowd with a stack of money in her hand and a barefoot and pregnant Christian Rock twerking on her, and I believe there were gospel singers around her, so it don't make that situation any better that she
Man,
doesn't
listen,
say Pound
man,
Town
listen.
around some gospel singers, if that was correct.
I did. Oh shit.
And then some of
I don't know gospel like that, so I don't know who's who in that realm all that well.
me neither, but it was like I said, the hip hop performances was cool. You know, that part was cool. But I feel like they could have did better. I'm glad my man Busta Rhymes got getting the flowers that he deserves.
Amen.
Yeah, because I'm a big Busta Rhymes fan, and like and half of the people I was sitting there was like, who the fuck are they? Like when they was putting in the crowds, and then it's just like usually put it on the celebrities, and I'm looking at half of them, it's like, who the fuck is that? I don't know if anybody else watched it had that same
friend of a rapper or some shit like that. You know how niggas are.
Yo, Soldier Boy, and no one. I think Soldier Boy did his dancing, and no one fucking react like that. So, but it's just
He got a couple of cheers, but I was expecting the crowd to go nuts for Soldier Boy when they did all the different hip hop dances and shit. I was expecting the crowd to go nuts for Soldier Boy, like do this shit along with him and everything, and just nothing. Like, damn.
man, please.
I actually felt bad for Soldier Boy, and like, no, because he was actually on stage putting in effort. Like he was really up there doing this shit, and the crowd was just like, "Nigga, what?"
And there was a couple of times where the performances was off key, and they had to catch themselves back in there. I don't know if anybody else heard it.
Man, listen.
And there
The
was no
writers is
host.
on strike. None of the teleprompters was fucking working. Niggas was having trouble even remembering the words to their songs, let alone hitting notes. You saw Patty LaBelle, okay?
Yeah, poor Patty.
But my thing is, she improv the way through that shit though, like the professional that she is, and I have nothing but respect for her for that.
Okay. Did anyone else see that whole ratchetness, or did y'all
Yes,
just like
I
not?
saw they. I watched a pre-show and that shit was struggling.
First of all, they disrespected Crime Mob because "Nuck If You Buck" is a national anthem for a bunch of Southern rats and shit. You know, get token, piss and holy niggas on the damn street. How you not put them on the main show?
That's that's a
Oh,
very good question.
the answer to that is simple.
What is that?
Because one of them is a Trump supporter and BET don't fuck with Trump.
It don't matter. It don't
It
matter.
do a little bit.
They
It
brought,
do a little bit.
they brought
You'll be surprised.
Trillville out on Dochi's performance, and they only sang the hook. And I feel like they was singing the dirty version while the clean version was playing in the back. It's like there was no. Did we rehearse? Please tell me there was a rehearsal.
I'm starting to think that with everything that went on that was going on with the writers and shit, like again, Lars, you can't convince me the vast majority of that whole ceremony wasn't improvised. Yeah, I'm sure there are moments that were, stage rehearsed, whatever. But come on, the bulk of that was improvised. You can't convince me otherwise.
There was no host. There was literally no host. Like, unless you count MC Light, but even she fucking performed. But
I can't. Can you call her a host if she ain't on stage talking about shit or doing shit? She just introduced the occasional motherfucker here. They could have let Who Kid do that shit. They could have left it to Who Kid to do that shit. He was the one on the stage the majority of the fucking time.
That was Kid Capri.
Kid Capri, excuse me.
Might as well. I don't know. That was even though I enjoyed the hip hop performances, that was probably one of the worst BET award shows I have ever seen. So I come to the panel. Do y'all agree or disagree?
I can't call it the worst. I can't call it the worst.
There have been way better and way worse.
The hip hop thing saved it. I just think the main issue was that there was no host, and it was very obvious that there was no host. So they had to improvise on the fly, which I respect. You feel what I'm saying? They still stuck to the program. Like, I can't, in good conscience, say that it's the worst because they legitimately did try to give you a good show. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that, and you also have to understand they're under new ownership. You feel what I'm saying? And that even really hasn't been fully integrated yet. You feel what I'm saying?
They changed ownership in the midst of this writer strike, as a matter of fact, which complicates the situation even fucking more. What the fuck was that?
Did y'all even know who won the award? Did y'all even know who won awards?
Yo, I haven't watched.
Yeah,
since 2010.
What's it called? Tiana Taylor won an award, but she wasn't there, so her mom
directed it. Yeah, that was funny. That was actually funny.
Lizzo, no, not Lizzo. Fucking Beyonce won awards. She wasn't there. Lotto won, of course. Let's see who else.
That was the shocker of the night for me. Lotto winning that one. That was the shocker of the night in terms of awards.
Because it was the most.
Who's still watching? A lot of people don't watch BET anymore.
Not since 2010.
Listen. We all watch the BET. We don't watch the BET Awards to watch the BET Awards. We watch the BET Awards to talk about it on Twitter.
I watched specifically for Busta Rhymes. That's it. That was the thing that made me say, okay, I'm actually gonna watch this.
We don't give a fuck about the BET Awards because like a lot of it again, it was under white ownership for a long time. So it just felt very tokenized. But like when it came to Black Twitter was what made me start watching the BET Awards, because it was first of all, we all there. Niggas is high as shit. Niggas is drunk as shit. It's on a Sunday. We get to see everybody's favorite aunties and uncles. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas go to perform their little 1-piece, 2-piece. We all have a good ass time for one day, and then we go back to regular scheduled programming.
And if you watch BET, regularly scheduled programming is Tyler Perry movies.
And House of Pain.
Okay. Shit.
But I mean, I enjoyed it though. Like, I can't say it's the worst. I can't.
For me, it's a 7 out of 10.
If you enjoyed it, that's all that matters. I'm just looking at best group, and it gave it to Drake and 21 Savage, and I'm like, who the fuck were they up against?
Nobody.
How the fuck did? Okay, so let me ask you this: how the fuck did Usher win Best Male and R&B Pop Artist?
Say it again.
How did Usher win Best Male R&B Pop Artist?
Because Usher is consistent.
That nigga been performing his songs in Vegas. How the fuck do you understand that?
Here's an even better question. When was the last time Usher released anything new?
Who cares? It's Usher. He's there.
He's released shit. It's been low key.
Yeah, didn't he just release the
That's
song
a
with City
legitimate-
Girls?
Yeah, he just released a song. Also,
Another song with City Girls?
Chris Brown won Best Male in fucking R&B, fucking Best
Yeah, man.
Male
What's
R&B
another
Pop
BET
Artist.
award, man? Thank you, BET. You know.
Beyonce won 3. We already knew Beyonce was going to win. SZA won Album of the Year, and so did Renaissance. I don't fucking get it, so you know. Damson Idris won Best Actor.
Yeah,
and
Snowfall.
Yeah, Snowfall. Coco Jones won Best New Artist.
Yeah, that was well deserved actually, because
Well, she deserved that.
I would give it to her, but her Hillary gets on my nerves. But that's on a different level. But
wait, her what?
Doechii should have won that too.
Wait, back up. Her what now? Say that again.
Hillary from freaking Bel Air.
Oh,
her Hillary.
Oh, I haven't watched the new one yet. I can't convince myself to do it. I'm sorry. I've tried.
Burna Boy won International Act. So
again,
that's good on Burna Boy. That's who I would have picked.
He
had LMA up.
The only person in that category I think was like competition for Burna Boy was probably Stormzy.
Nah.
Stormzy.
Nah.
You don't like Uncle Waffles? You don't like Uncle Waffles?
Bro,
Son,
I never even heard of her. I never even heard of her.
Bro, first of all, she is fucking beautiful. First of all, she is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Second of all,
she's attractive. I'm just like, wait, I've never fucking heard of her.
Yeah, she's a DJ from Swaziland.
Yeah.
But you know, against Burna Boy, let's be honest. Go listen to Tanzania.
All right.
Tanzania.
Kirk Franklin won Best Gospel Artist.
Again.
For
the millionth time.
It's usually him or Yolanda Adams. So, I get. You know.
I'm pretty sure they just play hot potato with that motherfucker at this point. They just pass it back and forth because they don't know two gospel artists niggas listen to anymore.
Okay, as long as no one white one, that's all I care. I like Jack Harlow, but I know he was nominated, but I was like, if that nigga win, it's like Sam Smith winning over Ray Shrimmer. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
I mean, Eminem has won a BET award before, so you can't be that mad if they give one to Jack Harlow. You can't be that mad if they give one to Jack Harlow. Come on now.
It's Eminem. Like
Jack Harlow and Eminem are not on the same playing field.
I was about to say it's Eminem.
The point is they've given Black entertainment television has given an award to white artists in the past. That's the point I'm making.
Black entertainment television owned by a Chinese and white man. Okay.
Also, it's to entertain black people. So it doesn't really matter who. Their job is to do it, and whoever does it well
Thank you.
wins.
Thank
You
you.
know what's sad? I didn't even mention the fact that JT from the City Girls and Uzi got into a fight. I,
Hold up, wait, nigga, what?
They didn't even. It wasn't even a fight. She threw a phone at him very aggressively.
Yeah, that was it.
It was funny.
It was funny. I laughed.
The fuck?
It was a whole. It's a like I said, it was a whole lot of ratchetness that happened on there.
Did we? I'm gonna save that for the final thought.
Yeah, look, if y'all say that wasn't the worst, I will take your word for it. But that was not good in my eyes, except for the hip hop performances.
I give all things considered, I give it a 7 out of 10 because I'm factoring in like all the behind the scenes stuff that I don't know what's going on. Again, the writer strike that's still in progress, and like you know, yeah, there's a lot happening in regards to BET right now. So with the show being what it was and turning out the way it is, it was better than what I was initially expecting, considering I specifically watched that show just to see one fucking person.
Well, I'm glad you giving this. I'm glad you giving that the what's the word? You're giving it grace. I probably, and yeah, this is like you need writers, so you should really pay your writers. 'Cause they said because BET just said fuck
And they're
that.
saying the actors are going to be next.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I give it a
Go ahead,
0 out of 0 since I didn't watch it.
At least you're honest. Anyway.
Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Can we all give thanks that it wasn't a Nokia phone? He should be thankful.
Damn.
Oh yeah, Uzi would have had a concussion.
That Nokia phone would have probably broke that diamond in the middle of his forehead.
He don't even have it anymore.
he removed that some time ago because he didn't get sick because of that shit.
No, it's not that it got sick. It just got. It was first of all like it was an open
put it
wound.
on the fucking forehead in the first place.
Yeah, it was an open wound, and the wound wasn't closing because the fucking crystal was in the way, so he had to remove it because it was actually getting infected.
So what do you know what? No, because that's gonna open a whole other damn conversation.
All right. So, and I will take it as us moving on to the next topic, which is we're going to get into more ratchet shit. There's a lot of conventions that's coming out. There's AwesomeCon, there is a Otakon, there is BlurredCon. Hopefully, I will get to go to BlurredCon. If I can check my schedule again, I think I can make it a BlurredCon. And then there's HoochieCon. Have any of y'all heard of HoochieCon?
I prefer to call it Hoochie Fest, but
Nope.
No, y'all have not heard of HoochieCon. Okay, all right. This is
I'm not surprised, but nope.
alrighty then.
just show them the clip. Just show them the clip.
I don't know if I can show them the clip, but I will show you. I don't know if I can show you the clip because I don't know. I might get demonetized.
No, bro, the conversation we had the other day.
I don't want to get kicked off.
Shit.
I don't want to get kicked off. But first of all, this is the website. This is. You could tell she didn't use Squarespace. I don't know what the fuck she used. This shit is just. I seen Black Planet page is better than this shit, but
Jeez.
let me not.
Deep pull.
This is UjiCon, and it's in an art gallery called Junior High. Some people thought it was in a junior high school, and I had to look that up. the is an art gallery called Junior High, and I think it was somehow LGBTQ related. I don't know how, but that was there.
God.
Yeah. And Zorine Truly and Junior High presents HoochieCon, a group exhibit that features mixed media art vendors and music highlights and honoring Hoochie feminism. HoochieCon celebrates the sexual liberation of Black women through their undeniable influence in music, beauty, art, fashion, and culture. HoochieCon highlights artwork that explores the nuanced foundation, cultural impact of the Hoochie archetype.
And the Lord wept.
And the Lord wept. This is the woman. She is a 37-year-old woman from, I guess she's raised in North Memphis, Tennessee. Degree in fine arts and African love and inspired by the original trendsetters.
Where'd she find that in the history?
I don't know. It was the 90s.
Oh man.
So I asked the panel, would you be interested in going to HoochieCon?
Why not?
Hold on, let's look at the HoochieCon schedule. Open night. Join us for HoochieCon 23 and arch rival representative retrospective
Archival.
art show and celebration featuring nail art, hail creations, and original artworks. Opening night request a $5 donations for complimentary beverages, limited merch, and other surprises. Vendor market, an outdoor featuring food, libations, and original artworks from local Black vendors. Oh, he has more details. So,
Well, I wouldn't go.
Only if I was reporting on it.
Oh my god, this shit is really low tier. Oh my, yo, I swear to God, I've seen Black Panther pages.
Like we don't see the screen, right? Because I know sometimes
It's just plain,
not trying
no
to play, but it's just
graphics,
like
nothing.
sometimes right when you show shit, at least on my screen, this shit don't always show. But I see this, and it's just, oh my god. What can you expect from
Was there at least a video in the homepage? Intro?
You want to see a video?
Okay.
No, I'm saying no on the homepage of the website. I'm like,
no, it's just
it
like
wasn't a video. It was
how,
just like
damn.
It's just like artwork of random hoochie.
Then it's definitely low tier. Then
it's just random hoochie art. Like
it's just it's just a slideshow. Come on,
it's a slideshow.
They put no effort.
Like look at it's $20. Wait. Is it $20 to enter hoochie?
What is a person supposed to do with them all stupid ass nails?
18 and older, and okay, you have to actually have tickets for HoochieCon, tickets and details. Can you click? Oh my god, people paid $20 to get into HoochieCon. What the fuck is the vegan with DJ Space Age? I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Some random nigga out of her hometown.
Look at this. This remind me of the MySpace page where you had the little Spanish chicks with the cheapy Spanish girls.
Oh my god! This had Tom make her damn website for her event. Come on, man.
Oh my god, this shit is really low. I'm not even trying to be like bashing, but this shit is fucking low tier as fuck.
Christ Almighty! Again, what do you expect? What do you expect?
We have a hoochie panel on June 18th, an open panel discussing complexities of hoochie culture on music, sexuality, beauty, and fashion. Okay,
so it's literally the joke I made in the group chat about a class on hoochienomics.
I think I heard you. You're faulty.
Say what? Say that again. You cut out. No, say that again. You get out. You get out.
Okay, this is your fault because you gave the ideas and you put them out in the universe. So I hope you're happy.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't set up this event.
I know
Uh,
you were.
This event will be indoors, and you have to be COVID-19 vaccinated. You know what? We're not going to bring COVID.
Yo. Chill.
I'm not bringing COVID into this. I'm
Tell
not
her
getting my shit
Maurice
shut down
guys.
because I said that COVID.
We're getting COVID, but not STD.
I just say Rona still.
Whoa. Right.
I come to you panel. I come to the panel. How do y'all feel about hoochie con?
It should be called coochie. But
See, now that I would go to.
yeah.
Coochie Con I would go to. But
Can we just say that hoochie and feminism is in the same bracket on the website?
that is a problem. That is a problem.
Definition of hoochie is a young woman who has many casual sexual partners or who dresses or behave in a sexual provocative way, and then combine it with feminism, which is the advocacy of women's rights on the basis of equality of the sexes. I don't see any men there.
What's her name that was with Kanye?
Amber Rose.
Yeah, there we go. Her.
Oh,
Nice.
Amber Rose.
That description just put her
D-Wolf.
face in my head.
Do we want to talk about her? Like,
Nah, D-Wolf, I think you just peered into my mind because as soon as her image came into my mind, you said her name. Because I was like, you know what? I blame her for all of this bullshit. With all that slut walk shit. That was
remember.
the mother.
Yeah, that's
This is one of the children. All that shit she was sitting there talking about, trying to promote that shit and then combine feminism with it because of that hyper individuality that fucked up the men in the first place. They want to adopt the same shit. That's why there's so much dysfunction when you see that shit. But you know what?
Indeed.
Like when it comes to that, like they are a product of their environment, so let them do whatever the hell, bro. I'm leaving that to the Lord because they decided to live that type of aesthetic. You feeling what I'm saying? This is for aesthetics. This is a way to celebrate that type of culture that emanated from that mentality. You feeling what I'm saying? It's the same shit as like the gang members and the thugs, and you know how they're all about that hustle culture and having casual sex with a whole bunch of women. It's the same shit. It's monkey see, monkey do.
And then hoochie is not a culture because a culture, it means, the manifestation of human intellectual achievement. I'm not too sure what their artwork entails, but I can tell you it's nothing intellectual about it. But anyway, like Fada said, to each his own. I would rather roaches be all in the same place so we know where to spray and to stay away from. So I'm all there,
Click, click, boom.
RKO. Out of nowhere.
Crystal, please. Lord Jesus.
From out of nowhere.
Nah, because how you got a place that you quick to test for COVID but not STD and AIDS, like we're not doing this. And no, just no. But as long as they have their own section on this big ass world, who am I to judge, right? Get the raid, y'all, but get the raid.
I just hope the only thing I hope, right, is that for location, they didn't host this nowhere near a fish market. Cause
Good morning, ladies. Blind man walked to the fish market, took a big look, said, "Good morning, ladies."
Fucking Afro man.
Yo.
Yes.
That's an old Afro man joke.
Yeah. Crazy Rat, one of my favorite fucking songs ever.
I just
what? This
is really disturbing about my past with the teachers. It was a movie that was out where the guy was, I guess, a radio talk host, and he was, fucking a lot of women. Does anyone know that movie?
Which movie?
He was like Damn. It
Oh,
It
was
sounds
it's
like it sounds like you're talking about
ladies
Howard
man.
Stern.
The ladies man. The
the
ladies man.
ladies' man, right? I just
Oh,
realized
Leon
that
Phelps.
my fucking teacher, and this damn topic we're talking about just made it like blunt. This heifer took us to the movies to watch that damn movie, and we were in junior high.
Oof.
I just realized.
Did you
Okay.
watch Saturday Night Live during that time?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. But I'm sorry, y'all. I
It's one of
just
those
after
movies.
seeing the Hoochie Con, I just remembered one of my teachers that would probably go to that shit. So my bad.
Bruh.
I just saw I forgot that I put this picture up, and I forgot that I don't know if y'all see this. This woman is barefooted on public floor.
Uh,
Well,
Ooh, ooh. She got beefy toes too. She got the beefy toes. Yo, there we
I mean, but she's enjoying herself though, feeling all hoochie-rific and shit.
yeah, that's the
Terrific.
creator right there. This woman right here in the middle, that is the creator. So, and yeah, there goes some of the artwork. I think they was also selling vegan cookies. So I don't know what Hoochie would want vegan cookies. It's like you don't give Hoochie meat. It's like if all the Hoochie want is meat, why don't you give him meat? You give him fucking vegan cookies and shit. Um,
I guess I want to be
is this
healthy.
She,
I want to be healthy.
okay? I know that's Foxy Brown. This is Baps. Is this that track runner? Wasn't it Jackie? Not Jackie Jonah Kersey. Flojo. Is this
Yeah,
supposed to be
Flojo.
Flojo?
I think that's Flojo.
What does
I
Flojo got
think
to do with Hoochie?
I think Flojo is darker than that.
No, Jackie Jonah Kersey. You're thinking of Jackie Jonah Kersey. Flojo was light skinned.
Uh,
Uh, you know, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I wish I could have, hosted this event because I'd have definitely turned this event out. We would have
I know
had
you would
some,
have.
yeah. I'd have had some events. You want to talk about sexual liberation and all that shit? That shit is boring. We don't really just put some dumbass ideas. If this is a dumbass, we're gonna put some dumbass ideas. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is horror stories with the WH. That way you can tell all the stupid ratchet horror stories that they probably had, Hoochie Stun probably had. First of all, how you gonna have a Hoochie Con and not have the ultimate Hoochies there? You gotta have Hoochie representatives. Paula Jai Parker. Where is Paula Jai Parker, the ultimate Hoochie? And she's not at Hoochie Con.
damn.
Please, like, if you can't get her, you could at least get Super. If you
Or
learn
or
from
any, or any one of the Kardashians. I mean,
the Kardashians, wouldn't be caught dead in there. That's just way above
but
us.
they fit the
Look, this
criteria. They're just. I guess you know what they're high class
okay.
Hoochies. They're K's. But anyway,
Yeah,
Nah,
I was
this
about to
they
say
keep
that's
naming the black
okay.
women
That's
because
not
I don't know
Gucci.
what Dion talking about with that whole Kardashian. They would not be
hey,
caught.
hey, Hoochieism knows no race. Okay.
Ugh.
It came from black culture. This whole thing is celebrating black culture. You bringing white women
Yeah,
into
yeah,
But
totally.
And they're culture vultures too. So it's like, I mean,
we could bring 1/8 of Amber Rose. The one that's not white passing.
oh
You
my
know,
god.
um, eh,
like let me stop before she like she did Jocelyn. Let me never see the belly go. Yo, you gotta just like I seen a couple video when they it was like one pole and it was a raggedy pole and then shit was swinging and it looked like it was breaking and it was
yeah,
like I hope
I saw that. You shared that one. I
yeah
saw that. I
the
was
back of
waiting for
my head
something to
was like,
fall.
yeah, I was thinking, I hope they clean that damn pole, and it was just like, ew. It was ill. I just want to know what if there was like qualifications other than paying $20. It's like is the pussy pink or is the booty hole brown? It's just like what do you? It's
Oh
like
my!
What?
gotta. I feel like there's got to be qualifications for the hoochies.
I think that
Like nobody.
poker.
Hoochifications.
Yeah,
Hoochifications.
there's
That's
got to
what
be
they're looking
some.
for.
Like you gotta walk in. You gotta walk in with a Babs hairstyle, or you gotta look like you've been in '95 freaking it.
Ray, I
You
think you
know.
make a your own hoochie con.
If I have a hoochie con, there's going to be a pimp there, and it's probably Don Magic Wand.
My
You got to. I feel like if you're going to
No.
do some, I feel like if you're going to do some hoochie shit, you got to go all out with the hoochiness. You can't. Who wants to talk about sexual liberation at a hoochie con? That shit is boring.
nigga, where the hoes at?
Where the hoes at?
You should bring in the Godfather too.
Yes.
Have a whole train in the fucking.
Have a whole yes. The Godfather.
Nah, you know
And
what you should
Rome
do?
has to be there too for Martin.
Yes.
Get an actor to play Jerome. All set.
Bro,
You
you
know,
also need to invite Mark Henry in there with the sexual chocolate gimmick.
yes.
Y'all cutting up right now, huh?
Yo, I done had a hoochie contest. We gonna have a hoochie of the year awards. We get
A hooch off? A
a
hooch off.
hooch off. Yes, a hoochie off. And it involves like
These jokes wreck themselves, bro.
I'm telling you, yo, what we doing is like we gonna have a butterfly
Oh
and a
shit.
pussy roll contest. Who can go the lowest? We gonna
You gonna have a hoochie tattoo contest? Who got the
hoochie
hoochiest
tattoo
tattoo?
contest. We have for some reason Bobby Lice is gonna be there, and for no reason.
And then could also throw in a Cooch Hall of Fame.
Yeah, oh yes, and that's why Paula John Parker needs to be there.
Oh
Just because
my
they have a lifetime achievement award for Busta Rhymes, there need to be a lifetime achievement hoochie awards for Paula John Parker. Because
What about the Coochie Throat Award?
thank you.
Are they gonna add a Coochie Throat? Y'all just making shit up.
Yes, we got, and I have some
They
nominations.
go.
Well, I
have-
think
We go.
Sukiana and Akbar V would probably compete really well in that department since they both got videos of them going Coochie Throat.
yeah, yeah. Yo,
Shit.
we gonna have some nominations, and it's just like
Wait,
everybody just nominate
wait.
one. I'm
You can do
nominating
little.
Paula John
You can do
Parker.
little.
Someone nominates Superhead because you can't have that with Superhead. Someone nominate, Cat
No,
Stacks.
that is Coochie Icon Award. Superhead.
Yeah, that's a hoochie icon. Like we
Or
asked a
the
question.
legendary Hoochie of the year of the century.
Yeah, and then we ask questions only hoochies can answer. They're like, it's Friday night and 8 o'clock, and you want to go clubbing. What do? You leave it at your grandma's house. All right, your kids are at your grandma's because you're not gonna. It's like,
Nah.
we gotta have.
You can have little party games and shit like pin the weave on the hoochie or some shit like that.
Yeah, pin the lace front on the bald headed whole shit.
There also needs to be a hoochie dance contest too.
I'm telling you, yo.
Which is just gonna be a twerking contest. That's all.
No,
that's
it's
gonna
not,
be.
bro.
No.
Hoochies can dance.
No,
nigga.
we're not gonna go
Not-
to twerking. We're gonna go
Not
to
the
butterfly.
bald-headed whole shit.
Yeah, bald headed whole shit. We gonna.
I mean, why not? Like.
No, we
That's
gonna do
twerking is like a hoochie
Even
mating call.
even though people who be doing out of control stuff always be having the smallest piece of hair, but we ain't gotta call them out like that.
No. We're definitely calling them out. Did you see the mugshot of the one girl I shared that got arrested in Chicago? Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
I just want to look. I just want to know
That's a
if
whole
like
new definition of having your wig pushed back. All right, that shit
look.
was bad.
Ooh, I just look. I just want to know if there's going to be like representations of each hole
Hoochie's
from
and Haitians. Hoochie's and
hooch.
Haitians.
No, I'm saying from. Are we going to have holes from different area codes? Like, are we going to have West Coast hoochies? Like, are we going to
Oh,
like?
that's gonna be the theme song for the event. What you mean?
I feel like there's going to be I feel like it's going to be uniform. It's like it's either poetic justice braids, or like I said, we're going to have the Beth hairstyles.
Not the poetic justice.
Oh yeah, that's the ultimate hoochie. That's the ultimate
As,
hoochie.
as as much as I love the Janet Jackson in that movie, I hate you for that, bro.
There's
Because
gonna be Hoochie
first of all,
Workshop
Paula
too.
Jai Parker will it first, and that's why,
Oh
and no
shit!
one gives her.
That's that's what's awesome.
You ain't got the lack. Let's have other games like guess the baby daddy. Like
Oh
guess
my
baby daddy.
god.
It's like have these badass kids
Oh,
lined up and be
now
like,
you going a little too far now, right?
That's the
Are we
point.
though?
That's the
Are
point.
we though?
You about to set it off. I'm telling you, your Hoochie
Are we?
Award to be
now that you
set
mention,
I don't.
down.
If anything, considering what we're talking about, this is light work.
No,
look,
I'll tell you, they
all
gonna
you got
cut you off about the guest the baby daddy. That's when you're going out of control now. They're like, oh no,
guess.
we're gonna have to shut them
You
down.
saying that because half of them don't know their baby daddy, but we might find out at the hoochie car. It's like, look, you just line up one of their badass kids, and we just like we're gonna look at them. It's just like
You know,
that's Jamal baby.
there's
That's
also guess that
So
STD.
you gonna have the honorary Maury Povich out there.
yeah. We're gonna have an honorary Maury Povich.
Yeah,
That's
he's going to be the surprise guest. He's going to be the surprise guest.
yeah. Maury's gonna be surprised.
You know,
They're gonna Maury.
another game they can play is name that STD. You know,
What?
Name that
Okay,
STD.
name that STD.
Um,
it's
just a
simple.
bit.
Have the bitch just describe her symptoms and let the crowd guess what the fuck she's got. It's that simple. The fuck.
You
Yeah.
think? Do you really
Yeah,
think that's gonna fly at a
y'all
hoochie?
was just I don't know who gonna be at this hoochie award, but whoever it is,
Do you know?
they need to
Again,
not come.
you do realize what we're talking about, like what and who we're talking about, the kinds of people we're talking about here.
Oh.
Lord Jesus. I look. All I'm saying is, if you need a brother like me to really spice up the hoochie con, because I be
The one chick who
damn.
was dancing on the one chick who was dancing on the pole in the crib. I said the clip
First,
you shared, freaking. She looked like she's had syphilis once or twice in her life. Like shit.
first of all, like if I see any bad pole dancing moves, I'm taking them off like the goddamn Sandman and kicking them out. There's only going to hear that. That's all you're going to hear.
Yeah, this is a classy event.
Yeah, this is a classy event. We're gonna have no like I was
By whose standard?
No, the hoochie can be classy.
yeah. You ever seen Harlem
Again,
Nights?
there's a hoochie and then there's a hoochie. You know,
Have
you
you ever
gotta
seen
put the little apostrophe by the E. You know,
you seen
hoochie.
Harlem Nights? Have
Yeah.
you seen Harlem Nights? Like Della Reese was a classy hoe. It's like I'm an honest hoe. Like you gotta talk about the times of hoe, And then I guess we can have a special guest performance by Sukiana. I don't know if you can but everything looked like it was it was made together by EBT cars, food stamps, and an old dirty bastard CD. But God damn it,
Do you want to know who I think is the greatest classy hoe of all time?
who is the greatest classic hoe of all time?
Common. Think about it.
Hold up, wait. Hold up, what?
He is a
Common.
he is a
Look at the
conscious
list.
hoe.
Look at the list. Look at the list of women he has dated and tell me that's not a classy hoe.
He's,
Damn, you right. Damn. Damn. That nigga gets the fuck around. You right. Damn. And
Drake
he
can
and,
only.
and he don't miss with the women he deal with. He don't
That's
miss.
what I'm saying.
Damn.
He don't miss. That's why I ain't mad at him.
Common don't miss.
Bro,
Yeah,
hoeing is an art. That's what we're trying to celebrate with Hoochie Fest.
yes,
Hoeing is an
you
art
gotta
form.
understand the art of hoeing. All right,
Okay?
you want to
You
talk
don't
about
fuck
sexual?
down,
And we're
you
and
fuck
we're
up.
not talking and we're not talking about on no in no damn garden. But anyway,
You gonna talk about fucking liberation and vegan cookies? Who the fuck want to eat some goddamn vegan cookies at a goddamn hoochie con? You know, get the fuck out of here with that
Nibble,
bullshit.
go nibble on some cookies while we talking about how the
uh,
promiscuity
I don't
and
want nobody's cookie that's
lesbians
in that
go.
motherfucker. I don't want nobody's cookie that's gonna be in that motherfucker. Y'all can keep them cookies.
Go and drink
Yeah,
some Earl Grey tea while we at it too.
yeah. Please, man, no. We gonna make it stereotypically ratchet. I'm having 40s, Mad Dog, 2020s, Hennessy,
Four
and
Locos.
Four Locos, and
Ooh.
for no reason a Plan B pill for some reason because somebody's getting fucked in. It's gonna be that shit is gonna be stereotypically ratchet. All right, it's gonna set black people back another 20 years, which is
Yeah.
probably the 90s, which is what it was celebrating. All right, so any last words before we move on to our next topic?
You should use all of that for a skit.
I'm pretty sure. You know what? You probably right.
Ray, you can go viral. You be playing with yourself.
Yo, I'm telling you, like these things. I be thinking
Father,
about shit.
rephrase that right now.
I be thinking about shit
No,
like this.
I'm gonna
I'm
let that
telling you.
shit run.
I'm telling you, Guess That Baby Daddy will be and horror stories will be like the highlight. Now people be like, I want to go to Hoochie Con. All right.
Don't forget the name of that STD idea. I think that one will be a hit.
I don't think no one wants to go and really name an STD. Do you really think someone is going to name a STD?
Like, what is wrong with you? STD?
Again, considering the kinds of people we're talking about here,
You think Hoochie's go around? It's not a fucking commercial where we're at a fucking classy party and women is talking about their yeast infection and what. It's not one of those commercials. I hate those commercials, by the
but
way.
you
It's like a classy event and white people.
but
You know,
you
my
can't
yeast
sit
infection.
here and tell me they ain't none of them got something.
Have you
You
ever talked to?
can't.
Have you ever talked to a hoochie?
I kept the
Or
interaction no longer than maybe 30 fucking seconds.
That's probably why
you
you
know
think
what,
the way you
Dion?
think
You
you
know
are.
what, Dion? I'm gonna flip it.
I
We could have
I don't deal with certain kinds of people, especially when it comes to women. You know this.
we could have Hoochie medical services where they go and they talk about how to prevent STDs and other helpful things for Hoochies to say stay safe out here in these streets.
Yeah,
You know, it could be positive.
sex positive.
I'm saying,
I guess.
you know, Hoochie health matters. You know, be a Hoochie, but be safe. Be a safe Hoochie.
oh, oh, oh man! And onto a final topic. I wanted to, since we're in a weird mood, I wanted your opinion on this and how would y'all react to if this would have happened to you? Now, y'all are familiar with the artist Pink, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. Now, before Dion like blabs it out, this
I
is
ain't
what
gonna say
happened.
nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay, this is what happened at one of Pink's concerts, and I want y'all to witness this. As you can say, Pink fan throws mother's ashes on stage during the London show.
This is your mom? I don't know how. This is your mom? I don't know how to feel about this. I can't stand your laugh.
The fact that she kept performing, God
But you
bless me.
can clearly hear she was shaken up by that. Because what the
She was
fuck?
definitely traumatized. So I come to the panel. It's like,
They had to be in her ear.
yo, Crystal.
They had to be in her ear.
Crystal, we had the same reaction.
Yo, Crystal just started busting out laughing. Yo.
Oh, I was trying to hold it. No, I'm so mad because I was really trying to hold that shit, and then Crystal just started busting out laughing, and now I'm fucking crying.
Oh God.
She straight up said, I don't know how to feel about this. And that's when they somebody's in the area, they're like, I don't care. Keep the show going.
I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm not laughing at the situation. It was the pause.
Is that your mom?
She
Is that really your mom?
Is this your mom?
I'm not sure how to feel about this.
Like, what the fuck?
The way
There's no.
Honestly,
How are you supposed to respond?
the way she held the damn
she held the bag.
with
She
two
picked up the bag. This is up there, and I thought the baby shit was like the funniest shit I've ever seen. When he said, "Who threw that fucking shoe at me? Who threw this shoe?" But this one kind of takes the cake. I don't know. This is woo.
I'm sorry. I'm the person that you don't want to look at during serious moments because I'm about to start laughing.
I'm looking right at you.
Full eye contact.
Oh,
Full eye contact.
Oh man.
like a goddamn fool. You bring your mother's dead ashes to a Pink concert, and what did you expect her to fucking do with that?
Lick it.
I want to know what did she thought about, that person thought about just bringing that to a Pink concert. This is my mom.
There wasn't that. See, that's the kicker. There was no thought to this.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish Pink was black at this moment because I would wonder what a black woman.
See,
Pink reacted just how I thought a white woman would have reacted, but I was like, if this was like a Beyonce or someone else, I want to know.
the show would have been canceled.
They fighting after the show.
Oh, the show would have been canceled if that was B. The whole thing would have stopped.
Security probably would have.
Nah, you can't just cancel the show because you're under contract, nigga.
Yeah, not everybody's Kanye, where he was just like, I gotta
you can't afford that, bro. You probably can't, or even if you could afford that, that'll be a huge blow to you.
Someone threw their cremated mother's ashes on you. I'm sure most folks will understand if you are traumatized and don't want to continue to fucking perform.
I mean, that's a good point too. I'm definitely not invalidating that either. That's a really good point. I just feel like the contract shit is, I would try because Pink, I'm pretty sure that she's been doing this a long time. First of all, you know what I'm saying? She's been doing this a very long time. So I feel like with something like that, she does have the experience to kind of move past that and then experience whatever emotions she has right after the fact. Because she handled that shit like a fucking professional. She tanked that shit. She just kept going on. She tanked that shit.
She took that on the chin. Yes.
Yeah, like that's some G shit. I gotta put some respect on Pink's name. That's some G shit to keep going after that.
As bizarre as that was, she took that motherfucker on the chin. Shit.
But
I'm not even gonna lie. Like me personally, I would have cried. I just started crying. Like you just threw a dead person on me, bro. Like I just started crying. Like what the fuck?
Like you probably want to beat his ass too, just for the audacity. Because think about it, that's disrespectful to the deceased too. What you doing bringing something like that to a concert?
Was it in a plastic bag?
It was
I
in a
think
plastic
so.
bag.
Oh,
So your mother's ashes
Well,
It
are
was
not
in a
in a
bag.
even,
fucking plastic bag.
not even in an actual urn. Just oh my god,
can you
The
imagine?
oh my
disrespect.
god. Why are we breaking this down?
Right,
And
did that so she
oh
could
my
do it.
god,
Yeah,
She
'cause
did
they
that so she could throw it.
got tackled.
Now, if that shit would have exploded all over her, if he actually threw it, like if the ashes went on her like that, yeah,
I
that's it.
wonder if it was all of it though. I wonder
does
if
it
he took
matter?
like if he took a handful out of the urn and went.
Does it? Why does that matter?
I'm just
My
wondering, like, I
question.
could not imagine doing something stupid. God. So I'm like, maybe, she loved pink. Maybe if I
You
take
know
a
what?
little bit,
I don't think
nobody
it
will
was meant
notice.
for us to understand. I
I
just think there are some things
had
in this
enough
world
love
we are
in the
just not meant
world
to
to.
understand. It's not
Yeah,
for understanding.
I get
Oh man, so
it. Yo.
just don't even think the world wasn't getting any weirder. And this shit like this happens. It's just
Oh
like,
my God. I just retweeted something. Ugh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know anymore. Yeah. I'm done.
okay. Any last words before we move on to our final thoughts?
uh, that was it.
Oh
Oh
man.
man,
My mama
shout outs to
ain't
Chris.
raised no hope. My mama ain't raised no hope.
Shout outs to Crystal for that big ass laugh. That
Yeah.
that was
Unmuted and it continued. Yeah.
well. Also, yeah, shout out to Pink because you kept you
Well,
kept the composure.
I was expecting the hoochie con thing to be the thing to get her to bust stop laughing. The ashes being thrown at that was the thing that set her off. Oh my goodness.
All right, so now we are at our final thoughts, and we are going to start with material life.
She has been
I
quiet.
don't have
Oh, there she
anything.
is.
You don't have anything? Okay. All right. Be honest on you.
Um. mm, Oh yeah. I did have something. So did y'all hear about this thing going on with Floyd Mayweather and I
Gotti?
guess the Gotti family?
Yep.
Yeah.
The, has anything else occurred in regarding that weird ass situation
Nope.
I'm not
that
even
Just
paying
apparently
attention to it.
some
That
back
shit
and
ain't
forth
got.
shit talking.
Yep, Jay ain't got shit. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. No, shit.
My name Bennett. I ain't in it.
all right, continue then. Never mind. We're
I take.
not even gonna dwell on it.
I take it that's your final thought.
Yeah.
All right. D Wolf is on you.
Okay, speaking of tweets, um, this is what I found. I found that in fighting for black people, your toughest opponent is black people. And my reaction to that was, it's fucking ingenious how the powers that shouldn't be use their enemies as their shield. That's my final thoughts.
All right. Crystal is on you.
All right, so mine's short and sweet. Um, I've been planning all day to go on a Japanese spiritual retreat. So I'm gonna make my best efforts to learn Japanese in its full entirety and then get the fuck out of USA because I need a break. That's my final thought.
Father, it is on you.
A king is as important to his kingdom because the kingdom is the one that gives the definition to the king. King is nothing without the kingdom, and the kingdom all acknowledges one person as the king. If you want to be that person, then you must serve. And that is my final thought.
Powerful.
Definitely deep.
That was great. That was great. It was great. I'm sorry. I was supposed to talk about the Booty Warrior because he has an interview, and I haven't like gotten through the whole thing yet. But it's actually a pretty interesting interview, and for that man is first off, that man is fucking crazy, and
You
I
don't
don't know
say.
how the fuck he got released. Yeah, I don't know how that man got released from jail, but you know, that man is really.
Is he out?
And I see what he looked like now. Yeah, he's actually out. They did an interview with the Booty Warrior, and he's telling his life story. It's like an hour long. So this is, uh, also, friends don't let friends do ratchet ass whole shit alone. All right, you know. And I'm gonna just leave this with a quote Father done said: "Men are better hoes than women." So we're just gonna leave it at that. And that's all we have for today. I would like to thank the panel for jumping on the podcast as usual. I would like to thank all y'all for listening to hear us talk our shit again. Just you know what, let me just say podcast. And we are signing out. Peace.
Peace.
Cheers.
Yeah.